a good daily driver? Well, right now I have two cars. I have a Miata and I have my Mazda Speed 6. The Miata just got some temp tags. It's leaking oil really bad. It needs an alignment, so it's not really daily drivable right now. So I have no other option than to drive the Slam Speed 6. So is it worth it to daily drive? Yes and no, but like, it's hard to explain, but let me explain some things here. So for starters, getting in this bitch, it's freaking hot. It's all leather seats. I have no AC. I have some tint, but it's just like the sun's right there, faces me, kills me every time. So then I go to grab my freaking sunglasses and they've been in here the whole time and they're burning hot too. So I can't put those on quite yet. But I mean, that's not really a reason not to daily drive the car, you know? Like, I don't really want to say, you can't daily drive a car because it gets hot in here and just my AC doesn't work. So what other reasons is there to, like, consider if you would want to daily drive this car? Being someone that lives near a lot of dirt roads, it's very hard because the car's so slammed. So that's why it's like more of what my experience is with a daily driver and kind of like what you could expect if you do similar mods. Similar mods to your car that are like mine. So I just have to drive really slow and really cautious. You know how it is. Whee! Now, like I explained earlier, I don't have AC, so clearly I'm like hella sweaty. I'm all red in the face and everything. So that is one downside of daily driving this car. In Colorado, it's so weird on how the weather works and everything like that. So you can't really tell, you know, if you're gonna have a rainy day, a hail, or freaking whatever. So it sucks because I don't have my AC working. I've been a little lazy and plus still broke bitch. So I'm gonna take you guys to the store. I'm gonna stop sweating with the windows rolled up and explain like, okay, this could be a grocery getter too, okay? Now, minus the fact that I only got one bag of groceries and a thing of milk because one, I'm broke, and two, I mainly did this for the video. The back actually is very roomy for the Speed 6. I don't really know how many like Subarus or any of that stuff really is. I would say like, especially compared to the Miata's back trunk, there's no room back there. There's only one seat, obviously. The back seat did everything pretty good. I've moved twice with this car, so I don't really have much to complain about. I still have like a bunch of extra stuff in here. Good job, Mazda. Now, if you really think about it, yes, this is like a sedan. So of course it's gonna be a good daily. Now this is like, I've done a lot of things to this car. It's slammed, it's boosted. Well, obviously it's boosted, but like the E85, that whole thing. So like as far as the daily goes as like a tuner car, it's doing great. So far, so good. You're passing the test. I'm freaking dying. I need some Dutch Bros. Let's hit the drive-thru. Can I do a small passion fruit lemonade iced tea?
Alrighty, is that it for you?
Yeah.
Awesome, that'll be $2.50.
Oh. Dutch Bros literally never lets down. We need a break. I'll tell you why. Get my phone out. Hey Siri, what's the weather out right now?
With a temperature of 93 degrees.
Yeah, with no AC, not happening. There's more to come, but my stomach hurts, I'm hot, I'm hungry, so let's get some lunch. If y'all want to know the secret to any sandwich, let me show you. Take the top off and one chip, two chip, as many chips as you can fit on there. Let me tell you why. It makes a sandwich so much more dank. I promise you. Stella, come here. Ooh. Ah. Stella, hey, you. Well, okay, let's try this again. Okay. So some of you guys may have dogs. Kind of like mine. Take them out for trips and travels and all that other sort of stuff. How does a Speed 6 hold up with it? Stella is only 6 months. She's almost 7. So let me learn you some stuff about my little girl here, Stella. And there she is. She's so pretty. Let's see what it's like to take her on a little road trip. So, it's not her most favorite thing in the world, but she loves to stick her head out. The nice thing with the Speed 6 is I have this little lock button, if I can, there, right there. So her little ass that freaking always pushes the button is not going to hit it. So that way she doesn't jump out of the car, she doesn't hurt herself, and I have the harness on her. She's not a big fan of how slammed the car is. She doesn't like it being manual, the whole 9 yards. But as far as like the pup goes in the car, could be a lot worse. She does not fit in the Miata too well, so it's kind of nice that she can fit in this, and there's also the back seat, so that's pretty nice. So we're gonna go on a little walk just because she hasn't got the chance to do that in a minute, and I'm gonna treat her out, hit the lake because it's super hot out for her so she can cool off a little bit, and I'll be picking you guys up in a second. Oh my gosh, it is so hot out here, we're dying. Me and Stella need some water, and we're gonna just talk about a couple more things about what you should be careful for and looking out for when you're dailying the Speed 6. Okay, come on, Stella. Up you go, all the way in. Come on, you really think I was gonna drive with the freaking camera on top of my car? I'm not as... All right, and just like that, it is nighttime. At the same time, it's time to fill up the gas tank, which is another reason why you should be wary of what you do if you're daily driving a Speed 6. Right now, I'm on E30, so the E30 tune is 6 gallons of E85 and the rest of 91. Meaning that I go through gas like no one's business, so it's not the most ideal thing for a daily driver, but I do it anyways. It's kind of crappy, to be honest, but let's talk over here. So I have to fill up, and it's about $45 each time to fill up, and I fill up once a week. It's not the most ideal thing, but like, 85 is life, you know how it is. My camera has harder focusing skills than I do. That's like saying something. I'm just gonna end it right here. I wouldn't hate on the idea of dailying a speed 6. I would just make sure that it's something that's reasonable. Mine's reasonable. It's not like the worst thing. A lot of people daily way worse and like full E85, like big turbo, all this other sort of stuff, and it's like ridiculous, and they daily it like it's no problem. So I don't really have a problem with the Speed 6 whatsoever, clearly, because I make tons of videos about it. I would be cautious on like budget and things like that if things go out, which sometimes things do tend to go out on this car, especially if you beat on it, to just be wary and be cautious of that sort of stuff. So, of course, daily the Speed 6, I'm just kind of explaining what my life is like and if you would want to. So, on that note, it is getting late. I gotta go to the pup. I'm so hungry because I've been out and about. It's been so hot today, and it's still kind of hot outside. So, you guys, stay positive, and you know how it is. Never stop the grind.